Alright, we're back in Titan Reforge, another Serpentine Cavern and Tempest Keep. Today, we're playing with the English-speaking guild Guest Gamers, and I am going to be playing Assassination Rogue, not Subtlety like all my other, Rogue ones. I think I'm just going to lock in one of my characters being Assassination and one being Subtlety, and that'll be good for a little bit more variety. Assassination, you know, theoretically is a little bit less DPS than an optimally played Subtlety, but that's fine. It's definitely more laid-back, relaxed gameplay, far fewer things to keep track of compared to Subtlety that has a whole bunch of stuff going on. The gear we're working with today on this rogue is like this. We got 3 pieces Death Mantle, really hoping to get that Death Mantle chest guard. That would be great. Activate that 4-piece bonus. We got the Fang of Vashj. Perdition's Blade in the offhand. We're hoping to get a Heart Razor for the offhand dagger. That would be excellent. The other 2 rogues, actually no, there's a 4th rogue in here. I didn't look at the 4th rogue, but 2 of the other 3 already have Heart Razor, so I shouldn't have to compete with them for that. Let me see this last rogue. One of the Chinese players we picked up. Let's see, do they have... Oh, they have Thunder Fury and Fang of Vashj. I don't think they need Heart Razor. They probably don't need Heart Razor if they've got actual factual Thunder Fury right here. Dang, that is nice. They got a Blaze Fury medallion. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I think all the other rogues are playing Subtlety. Let me look. Drake May. Inspect. Talents. Yeah, he's Subtlety. And Sears, Inspect, Talents. Yep, there's Subtlety also. And I think this guy, the Chinese player, I think he just ported to Dalaran real quick. Maybe he was restocking some consumable or something. Anyways, Titan Reforge, give a quick summary for people who don't know what Titan Reforge is. It's kind of like Season of Discovery, but it only came out in China, and like Season of Discovery was based on vanilla, so it was based on like the vanilla game with enhancements. Titan Reforge is based on Wrath of the Lich King with enhancements, and the main like draw for Titan Reforge, I would say, is that they took all the raids from level 60, level 70, and level 80 from, you know, vanilla, Burning Crusade, and Wrath, and they moved them all up to be level 80 raids for 25 players, and they revamped all the loot to be relevant for level 80 players. So we have a grand total of 11 phases of raids. We're going through everything with level 80 characters, and then that's like the main thing. In addition to that, there have been a lot of like custom class changes. Like if you know Wrath of the Lich King Rogue, you know Subtlety is a joke build. However, they did a big revamp of Subtlety. That's why all these other rogues are playing Subtlety. And Subtlety is very, very good in this version. It's a raid bonanza. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you like raiding, this is something that's probably worth looking into. I did say it only came out to the Chinese region. You can play it as a foreigner. If you are watching live on stream, you can do !access in the chat, and it'll link a little Google Doc for you. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, you can go below the video in the description, and that same Google Doc will be there, and it will tell you how to like set up access to it as a person who is not from China. So it's a bit of extra work. That's true. But, you know, on PvP2 Alliance side server, there are English-speaking guilds like the one we're playing with today. So you can play with them, or you can play with the Chinese players. You know, a bit of a language barrier, a little bit of extra difficulty there. But, you know, definitely doable if you're committed to it. Mr. Graffiti says, worth the effort, 100%. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. You know, Burning Crusade, which is like the big hot thing in, you know, Western World of Warcraft right now. You know, for me, it's fine, it's fun, but it's something I've done before. So, to that extent, there's like, it's not really that exciting, because like, I've done it before. Whereas this, like, is kind of a pretty fresh take on a lot of these raids, and, you know, the items are like changed around a little bit, updated, rebalanced, stuff like that, custom class changes. It feels much more new. Anyways. I think we're going to be pulling the boss here soon. I'm going to turn on the comms so you can listen in on that, and let's have a good raid. Right when I turn the comms on, they stop talking, of course. How many rogues do you have on max level on every version of the game? On this version, I have 2. On Burning Crusade, I have 1. Classic Era, I have 1. Mists of Pandaria, I have 2. Hang on. We gotta... Should have rocket booted and not sprinted. Rocket boot is faster.
I've tried to use Circle of Healing so many times from playing so much PvZ.
Phasing. Ready for ads?
A threat reset when he... I think it's a threat reset when he phases like that. Uh-oh. Tank down. Who's second tank?
Hey, all of the ads clapped me.
Okay.
Tank a
I was like, I go
set
over, I go,
focus, tricks
what
the
the hell?
trade. Good.
You are in your Leotheras or what?
You want to phase it now?
Okay.
Oh, they're switching it
last
back
one.
again? Okay. You can't stay in one phase for too long because
Stop here.
it puts a stacking debuff on you that makes you take more and more and more and more damage. And then when you switch phase, it does like the different element of damage, so like, you know, effectively the stacks reset. Or the stacks don't become relevant because the stacks are for like a certain element of damage. Nice.
Clicking.
Dang, we fell behind at the end.
Fucking neck upgrade. Seen it more
Oh,
than the neck.
Shard of Torrents. Okay.
Oh, again?
Scarab of Displacement.
If it's for one
Dang,
trade,
we
I'll
were
take
near
it
the
again.
top for a while, but then it seems like we fell off towards the end. If Drake May pumped like that during the Super Bowl, they may have won.
If you are fast enough.
What is the ping you have? It is right now 187. Totally playable, like, I hardly notice it. And, I'm in North America. Little fan of Knives Pump here. Tricks, Mutilate, Hunger. Yep, those are the glyphs I want. HV Man TV says, I wanted to start CN Chinese WoW, but I am EU based and I think the ping will be a bit too high. Well, a lot of players in here are EU based and it's fine for them. We all use a software called Gear Up. This thing. It's kind of like a VPN, but not technically a VPN. I think technically it's a tunneling software, which essentially just, I mean, it lowers your ping and makes your connection more stable. Essentially makes your, you know, as a metaphor, it puts your internet
On the
traffic on the highway instead of the back roads.
Oh, did anyone hit the?
I did.
They jumping? Wait, there's
Why are
one
we
more
getting
trash
frenzies?
pack, I think.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Are we gonna take it then?
No. Sorry, I woke up super fucking early today, so I'm a little out of it.
That's okay.
Monsters, anyone? Guess not.
Did the double rend spawn glitch work on this server
buy
when
the
you
scouts
farmed
option
Fell
also.
Striker? I've never used that glitch myself. I think it's just not smart for me as a streamer to do stuff like that, because I have a lot more exposure and visibility. The odds if I do anything like even, remotely suspect that I get, actioned for it are way higher than if some random person who isn't streaming their gameplay do something like double spawning a boss in a dungeon.
Oh. Nobody's healing tanks without fight.
My res just bugged. Can I get a new one, please?
Oh, a repair bot. Okay. Little repair. Easy peasy. That focus on the warrior. No one's casting fishing lines. That worries me a little bit.
All right, let's
What-
start fishing. Yes, start fishing.
Oh, this person has a fishing pole.
Okay, I'm gonna take the left one again. Or to your right.
Oh yeah, missing kings looks like.
Alright, so we're just gonna enter stealth. We don't need to do a stealth opener like we do in subtlety.
You can
We
fish
just
with one fish, and everyone should just grab it.
we just want stealth due to it giving us this overkill buff from our overkill talent. So we want to start in stealth so we get essentially this 20-second buff where we get more energy generation.
2 in a right.
Hell yeah. If anyone has fishing, go ahead and send it. You don't need high fishing to catch him.
First
get
aid,
it from
riding,
next raid.
cooking. Yeah, I have none of those. Maybe we should
Because
get
really, we
fishing,
need him.
honestly.
Yeah.
How much fishing do we need for this?
You can do
Zero.
it with
Well,
one.
one actually. One.
1, yeah.
Oh
It
shit!
takes longer, but we
okay.
need just 1.
Alright,
Yeah, I fished it up first try 2 weeks ago with one fishing.
It's okay.
maybe
Squeezel
all
is
in
saving
announcement.
us.
Extra 5k cut for fishing, I guess. Saving the raid.
I believe in Squeezel. So this boss is a little annoying. To spawn the boss, you have to fish it out of the water, and it's like a random chance every time you cast a fishing line to spawn it. So ideally, you have a lot more people trying to catch the boss at once, right? Apparently, we have a grand total of 1 fisher. Oh, wait, here it goes. In the whole raid.
Let's go.
Which is, not ideal.
Get ready for geyser. Get in the water.
Whoops. I'm not supposed to rupture with this build. I'm stupid.
Hey, he's not doing it.
So it's 10 seconds still.
Guess my timer's fucked.
3 seconds.
Deep breath.
Right now, get in the water.
Just gonna go underwater. We can go back up.
Unka. We get bloodlust?
We did not get bloodlust.
There's the bloodlust. We can vanish mid-fight, re-trigger that overkill buff, get some extra energy that way.
Spout in 4 seconds. Maybe submerge.
Nope, he's in the water. Fuck, dude, look at... This is a beautiful damage meter. Bro, man... I just look at this damage meter and it makes me so happy, and then I think about playing Burning Crusade, and it makes me sad. Because we're not going to see damage meters with 4 yellows on top in Burning Crusade. That's not going to happen.
You res them quick.
See the timer for the reemerge.
Back in 12. Just keep killing.
Set back in 12 seconds. Start up my Tricks of
Back in
Trade.
5.
Get ready, get ready.
There will be
2.
spout immediately. Be careful.
Boss is back.
Deep breath. Going round. Gonna go under. Back up. Continue attacking the entire time.
I'll send a shatter when we get to execute.
Spout incoming. No. No.
Get in that water.
Got him.
Clean up ads.
Alright. What do we got here? Gloves of the Tempest Vanquisher.
Oh, there is a Reaver bot.
Choker of Animalistic Fury. Bracers of Eradication. Okay, good stuff. Oh yeah, there's more ads. I always forget. I always look at the loot first and forget that we left ads alive during this fight. Gotta finish them off. There's 2 more way over there.
Did anyone hit the first console?
I
Yeah,
did.
this one did.
Okay, bet.
So we're trying the second. Oh, this-
Good AoE. How many can we pull at once here? Can we pull, like, all the Murlocs? There's only 4 enemies. Here we go. This is a good pull. Great pull for Fan of Knives. Fell Striker. Big damn. Oh, we lost our proc. We still did good. We didn't pump the whole time. But look at that. Huge Fan of Knives damage. Love it. That is Titan Steel Spellblade in the main hand to make Fan of Knives hit super hard. Fell Striker in the offhand to guarantee everything critical strikes. Makes more damage and makes more energy return.
Get close to it.
Thanks to focused attacks talent.
Be super close to tunnel because the ads come from there.
Ready? Yes. Alright, this is a good boss. We're just gonna sit there and press buttons and hope that our buttons make bigger numbers than other people's buttons. And hope that we don't get bubbled. We don't want to get bubbled. That's unlucky if that happens.
We good?
Not yet. There we go. All good.
Big Thunder Fury. Just a transmog Thunder Fury, or is it a for real Thunder Fury? It's a for real Thunder Fury. Okay. Fix the trade out. 3 potions, stealth, nitro boot. Stealth up.
Resum.
That's a Thunder Fury down.
Who you lost?
Not yet.
I lost these.
My overkill buff faded, so I'll vanish,
Res
bring
the-
it back.
The rogue, please.
Tricks. The little thistle tea. Alright, and we are chilling. We are chilling. Basically used all the cooldowns. We'll have to use another potion of speed eventually.
Oh, don't freeze them.
Actually, now's a good time with these other buffs active. Nope! I got bubbled. Rip. Bye-bye, DPS. Falling off the meter. Unlucky. That just happens. Timer for DPS jail. No, you're just in jail and you lose DPS and that's it. All we can do is hope that the other people that are ahead of us get DPS jail also, and then give us a chance to catch up. Warlock's coming in. Alright, 3-minute cooldowns are going to be back before this guy's dead. Good. And vanish again. Damn, didn't get the final mutilate. Alright, we only went to DPS jail once.
Bubbles even do?
I think they're supposed to buff the boss.
Talon dropped. Talon of Azshara, okay.
Oh, they freeze the myth.
Is there a
clicked.
DPS bonus this raid? Did they say? No, not in this raid. I asked at the start. This is with guest gamers, different than PSD guild that I've been running with before. These are with the Westerners, the English speaking guild. So it's nice to, you know, just be on voice comms with you know, people that you can understand and speak the same language of. You know, relaxing.
Oh, having 3 tanks on this shit will be smooth as fuck.
Yup.
Alright, next boss has 3 little ads, then the boss. Oh shit. These guys, when they die, they do a random ability. Sometimes they summon a bunch of small guys. Sometimes they summon 2 big guys. Sometimes they put a giant green pile of poop on the ground.
We get AoE on this boss, right?
Yep.
Because I was raiding with this Chinese group last time and they said no AoE, single target.
Nah.
Yeah, they have this. I think it's the same guild I was playing with. They have like really beefed up tanks and healers. So they would just kill 1 ad, then kill the boss. And they would just, you know, heal through the enrage damage. but that's kind of rough. And like even they, you know, mess it up sometimes and have tank deaths and stuff.
It's not needed, really.
They usually run 4 or 5 healers too, don't they? We only
Alright.
have 3 at the minute.
I'm gonna have the new pally tank hold skull, tank it in. You'll grab X and Moon, and I'll grab boss. You'll cleave skull, X, and Moon while I pull boss out. And then when it's just Moon, I'll bring boss back in.
Well, X Moon, then boss. That's the play.
So if you're trixing for on pull, it's gonna be tricks to the Chinese tank.
How many raids have been out on Titanforge? We got Molten Core in Phase 1, and we got Serpentine Cavern, Tempest Keep in Phase 2, and then we have 4 different world bosses. We have, you know...
I can get them as directs.
wait, hang on, the boss is going. Yeah, the 4 world bosses, the ones that are normally in Vanilla and Wrath. Not the... never mind, I just have to focus on the boss now. Good, good. No! Away from the tornado! No! Tornado! No! I can't do any DPS! Alright, we're back on the ground now.
So everything is on the other poly because the drinks. Spitfire, Spitfire, opposite.
Yep, kill the totem.
In the air. Tornado! That's another thing, just like the bubble on Morogrim. Man, it just happens sometimes. Minus DPS.
Spitfire, Spitfire, focus it, guys.
Where's this Spitfire totem? It's dead already, okay.
Spore bats in, need to taunt.
Okay, tapping to the correct target. There we go.
Spitfire.
There. Alright, got it. Killed the totem. Go to this target. Moving. Oh, we're in the air again. It's kind of how a lot of this goes. It's,
Taking boss in.
bunch of mechanics that are just like, okay, well, you don't get to do damage right now. Alright. On to the boss. Could be good. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for like one of my trinket or cloak procs to be up. Then use my potion of speed. Oh, should have waited for fix the trade also. Oh well, we got it now.
Got them.
So we're at a bit of a disadvantage on this fight because I just did strictly single target damage. This build, you know, at this target count doesn't have very good AoE. So I just stuck to single target, whereas a lot of these guys with, you know, Whirlwind, Cleave, Blade Flurry, Fan of Knives, you know, they've got access to great AoE. Consecration, Divine Storm, you know, spreading Frost Fever around, Death and Decay, Fan of Knives, Blade Flurry, Fan of Knives. So I think everyone that was above me was doing AoE, which that's what you should be doing on that fight. But we pretty much expect to be lower on the meter if we're not doing some kind of AoE build or AoE whatever on that. Right before the boss, I was talking about the world bosses that are available. There's Kazakh in Blasted Lands, there's Azargos in Azshara. Those are like the Phase 1 world bosses. Then there's Kazakh in Hellfire Peninsula and Doomwalker in Shadowmoon Valley. Those are the Phase 2 world bosses. So 3 raid instances, 4 raid like world bosses out right now. Alright. Leotheras the Blind. We need a stream prediction. Start prediction. Will Thunder Fury drop? On Titan Reforge, this guy right here, Leotheras the Blind, that's who drops Thunder Fury. Hitchin says 1,000 gold if it dropped. I'll take that bet again. I will take that bet. So you're saying you're staking 1,000 gold that it will drop. I will stake 1,000 gold that it won't drop. I am, in fact, this time on the side of the doubters. Cancel the bubble mechanic with a snowball on the second boss. Do you mean third boss, Morogrim, where you get bubbled? You could probably... So it stuns you for a little while. You can't do anything about that. Then it launches you into the air. You could probably snowball yourself to spend less time midair after the stun, but I don't think you can stop the stun from happening.
Let's get it.
What clown did 100k? I don't know what you mean by 100k. Oh, in the stream prediction. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Try to spread out ranged, don't be stacked up.
We need whirlwinds. I got a evasion and sprint. So if he moves, I can follow him with sprint. And the evasion keeps me safe from most of that whirlwind damage. Pretty good. Back up, back up, back up. Make sure we're max range in this situation.
Away from me.
Yep, max melee.
We've moved a little bit. Gotta follow.
That's fine. Let him have it.
demons, kill your demons.
Thinking maybe I was tricksing the wrong tank. So I was still tricksing the same tank from the last boss. Maybe that's why it switched. Gave him too much extra threat. Alright, he's got a little RP here. The
Alright,
demon, the inner
probably
demon is
My
unleashed.
best tank it in to pick up the demon.
Let's see. Goes for you.
Oops.
He's no longer whirlwinding.
On the human, all on the human.
No, it's on me. It's on me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Out tank it in.
Phew. End submissions on the prediction.
I thought my level would be ready by then.
Ooh. It looks like it didn't drop.
Lucky.
Sag.
But see, if Hitchin's gonna pay me bet me 1,000 gold that it drops, then I win either way, right? See, I win this way because Hitchens gives me 1,000 gold. But if it dropped and I had to pay Hitchens 1,000 gold because I lost the bet, I would still win because I'd finally be able to make a YouTube thumbnail saying that Thunder Fury dropped in my Titan Reforge raid. And then it would get more clicks. So it's a win-win for me. Alright, now we double back, we go to Lady Vashj. Last boss of this raid. Hitchens, more like Richens. He did say he was pretty rich. He might be saving gold more efficiently than I am. Will Thunder Fury drop? Prediction outcome? Unfortunately, the answer is no. I want to press yes on that one time, please. I just want to press yes on the Thunder Fury prediction. We do have one more raid later today. We are playing the Death Knight later today with the Chinese Guild PSD. We've been playing a lot with them. We usually play with them. So that'll be another chance to maybe see a Thunder Fury. Kitchen says gold is for spending. Yeah, but you gotta understand, for all the rogues, like, they just announced the new legendary dagger. They announced the stats. They said it's coming in Phase 4. So now pretty much every rogue that wants to get that needs to start hoarding gold right now to be able to get it. And then it'll just happen like it happened before, which is, even if I have all the enough gold to reasonably expect to win a bid for it, maybe it just never drops. Add TS next phase. Oh yeah, that's something you would care about as a caster. Yeah, absolutely. Atiesh comes out with Naxxramas Phase 3. The new legendary dagger, they'd announced it a few months ago, but they didn't give, specific stats, or they didn't say when it would come out. They much more recently, this week, they gave, the special effect on the dagger, transforms you into a demon when you stack debuffs up enough. It has a chance on hit to do a debuff, whatever. And they said Phase 4. It'll be out in Phase 4. Can't wait for it to drop and be outbid by a warrior. Yeah, the most disappointing thing I read in the Dagger announcement was where it said classes, rogue, warrior, hunter, shaman. I was like, why? Why's it gotta say all those other classes? Why is it gotta say all of that? Oh, you know what? We might actually get a Tainted Core assignment in this raid. Far side core team, Zari, Simon, and Twee. So I assume we're just the back 180 degrees. Entrance, side core team, Path, Kriz, and Mage QT. Oh, we did finally get a mage. Nice. We didn't have a mage. When we were forming up the group, it was looking like we weren't going to have a single mage. Responsibility, Kek shook. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be totally fine.
Simon Eyes is a genius.
Yo, hat change request. Okay.
Remember to refresh your food buff. A couple people's fell off.
Let's go. Lucky red hat. Good hat change request. Relentless. What sub spec can I play in PvE to get registered as sub on Warcraft logs? It's still possible to take Adrenaline Rush. I assume you're talking about Burning Crusade, and you care about what Warcraft log says about your performance. The way you get categorized as subtlety is just do a boss with a talent specialization that has more talent points in subtlety than it has in any other talent specialization or build, whatever. Right? So however many points you have in subtlety, you have to have fewer points than that in combat and fewer points than that in assassination. Does that make sense? It's just the most talent points in subtlety.
Hey, Jacob. Hey, Jacob.
Alright, tricks the trade out. Enter stealth. We're on target. Ooh, rooted. Cloaking it. Moving. Usually you want to save the cloak for a static charge. But it's going to be close to the phase transition here. So I thought the odds that I got a static charge before that phase transition happened were pretty low. Static charge will be, you know, obviously it'll be, or sorry, cloak will be off cooldown by the time this phase is over.
Who's mic mine?
For me, it's a little bit laggy. Not sure about the others.
Fine for me.
Okay, it's me.
Alright, so we got to cover a large area here. The whole backside. We're looking for a
There's
tainted
Naga and
elemental.
Don't get close to the Naga unless you are redirecting it to a tank. Same goes for the Strider, don't get close to it. Alright, east side, tainted Ellie, get it killed.
Technically not my domain, but we're gonna handle it anyways. Not in line of sight. I got no one in. There we go. Got Danny.
You can toss it to Myth if you need.
I got it to Danny. I just there were no line of sight for a little while, so I was slow to make the toss.
Oh shit. Squeeze will move close to the thing.
Forked lightning hook. I need to stay topside a little bit until a healer heals me.
I gave it to Squeezle.
I threw the mage cutie, I was too far away.
There we go. Good heals. Alright, just looking out for more tainted elementals.
Okay,
We'll have to do
turned in,
4
good
of
job.
those total.
Remember to keep slows on the Coil Fang Strider if you can slow from range. Need more DPS on them.
Guys. Those are these.
A second? Tainted spawn? They should have. But it didn't. Oh, it looks like we got it turned in. Good job, guys. We were on it.
Okay, good.
I get a spot boss road 2-5. 2-5 slot.
North Eddies. North Eddy. Come on. Go those Eddies. They're getting too close from north.
Next Tainted Elementals spawning now.
South.
North,
I'm on it.
northeast.
I got north.
Good. He's got it. Actually doing the fight mechanics on this time. On this fight this time.
Alright, last Tainted Ellies should be spawning now.
I see it.
North.
Up north side. You're going to have to kill one more Strider before we turn that in. So nuke this Strider. Everybody who's ranged, hit the Strider.
Wait, I've got it now.
Tell me when, Myth.
Send it.
I'm feared. 1 second.
Thinking Naga.
Okay, we're on it. Heroism's out. Speed potions up. We're doing it.
Move the Naga.
Oh, there's a Naga up.
Bring it in closer for cleave. That's perfect, actually.
Good job, man.
Boss moved into cleave position.
Ellie's still coming. Kill the Ellies. Kill the Ellies. Come on.
Switch over here. Back to boss.
We get a remite on roads.
Ooh, move
Watch
out
the
of
green.
poison. Little thistle tea. Mobilized. No. What can I do? I can human racial out of that. Okay. I don't want to burn my cloak. I really don't want to burn my cloak on one of those immobilizes, because I want it for static charge. Now we're just gonna sit this. Move. No, that one we're cloaking, because it had me stuck in the poison. Fuck. You can see the third poison go down right there. 1, 2, 3. Didn't move quick enough. Well, we made it almost the whole way. Doing things good.
Nice.
Good shit.
Careful. Poison. Poison. Get out. Get out.
Yeah, don't sit in that.
Oh, Serpent Spine Longbow. It's a little upgrade.
It's static that was killing us, not poison.
It's gonna do loot on the way to Tempest Keep. So let's get a port down.
Vestments of the Sea Witch. Vanquisher Helm. Vanquisher Helm again. Coral Band of the Revived. Serpent Spine Longbow. We got some good weapons. Talon of Azshara, Fang of Leviathan, Serpent Spine Longbow, all dropped in this raid. Hunter wants the bow.
HQ, you can get a
I
port.
don't really care about it that much. I'm not going to fight him over it. Cadre wants the bow. Alright. Warrior and Hunter fighting over the bow. Fang of the Leviathan going pretty cheap, 1100? 1200? Ooh, Sprix picking up the Talon of Azshara, looking like minimum bid. This item's generally not too popular. Let's take the portal. Let's head to Tempest Keep. Combat Sword Rogues bad in Titan Reforge. Not as good individual output as, you know, Subtlety or... Oh my god, I don't even have a flight point. Alright, we're flying this way. Yeah, I mean, not as good as the other builds. I wouldn't say bad, though. Now, there's one boss in Tempest Keep that I think I'm going to have a distinct advantage on compared to these Subtlety rogues. Typically, Subtlety is like the best single target build. And I play one of my rogues as Subtlety. I think I'm gonna, you know, I'm choosing to play Mutilate just to have some variety on this guy. But Subtlety does a lot of damage as physical damage, right? Most of their output is physical. Actually, is that even true? Instant Poison, Death Mark, Rupture. I think Deathmark scales off all your other damage. Instant Poison, Rupture, Deadly Poison, Garrote. Those are all things that are not affected by armor. And if you look at my damage output, I have a lot of things in terms of percentage of my output that are not affected by armor. Instant Poison, Envenom, Deadly Poison makes up a huge percentage of my damage output. What's relevant here is Void Reaver has way higher armor than most other bosses, so he reduces physical damage a lot more than most bosses. So specs that do damage, like magical damage and bleed damage a lot, have a bit of an advantage over ones that don't do that, because the the bleed damage and the magical damage is not reduced by armor, right? So his higher armor isn't relevant. And I think the subtlety rogues do a bit more physical damage than I do in terms of percentage of their total. So more of their total damage, I think, is going to be getting nerfed by that high armor value. Shard of Torrents. That's the upgrade. This lets you upgrade the legendary Talisman of the Binding Shard amulet.
Have you bought the shard on every tune left?
No, I only have one.
Okay.
We got
Does
a
anyone
pitch.
actually have the neck?
A little bit more
There's one
this
person in
angle.
the guild, I think, that got it.
Trying to go to like right here.
Yeah, there were a couple, but I don't know if any of them are still around.
Alright, well, most of the good loot we want is from Tempest Keep anyway. We want the Deathmantle chest from Kael'thas. We want the Heartraiser dagger from Solarian. That's pretty much it. That's what we want. Those are two big hitters. Could also get Bam Braces of Ending from Solarian. That would be good too. We could maybe go for Deathmantle Shoulder if we get it cheap. You know, if there's a cheap Deathmantle Shoulder, I'd pick that up. Activate our 4-piece.
Yeah.
Ring from Kael'thas. Oh, yeah, that would be okay too. Be more of a minor item. Playing Assassination, we do not need Warp Spring Coil. We do not want Warp Spring Coil. Gnarled Chest Piece of the Ancients. 19 MP5, spell power, 2 sockets, stamina, intellect, spirit.
Nobody wants monster teams now.
Is DST a thing in Titan Reforge? I'm sure it will be when Gruul comes out.
Our priests already have their class trinket.
In phase 7. Phase 7 for Titan Reforge is Magtheridon, Gruul, and Karazhan. Does it have any updated stats yet? Let's see. 129? Wait, it does have updated stats. 129 attack power?
I need D-ears.
That's not what it has. Alien range attack. I think the haste rating's the same, though. All these items from future phases, it's like, looking at the stats is kind of pointless, because like I'm pretty sure that's not what it's going to look like when it comes out. The attack power is higher than it was in Burning Crusade, but I think that proc amount of haste is the same as Burning Crusade, which would make it extremely weak. So it's probably just an item that hasn't been like fully updated or finished yet. Oh, we're getting summoned. Okay. I'll take it.
Like, nobody wanted the pally tier legs?
No.
I'll take it for transmog.
They waited for low price. God damn it.
Oh, I don't need it.
Alright.
I don't even use
Deadly Poison,
that
main
this
hand.
year.
Instant
If you win
Poison
something,
offhand.
open trade with Myth.
Instant Poison the Spellblade. Deadly Poison the Fell Striker. Then we need a fresh flask and a fresh food buff. We should be underway for Tempest Keep pretty soon here. So the subtlety rugs have been like, you know, they've been beating me on the damage meter. You know, let's not sugarcoat it. Let's just say it straight. The subtlety rugs have been, you know, a little bit ahead of me or a lot ahead of me on pretty much every boss. Was saying before about Void Reaver is I think if there's a boss I'm gonna win on, it's gonna be Void Reaver. Void Reaver, you know, due to having really high armor, I think gives my build the biggest, you know, a bigger advantage than the subtlety rugs. So if we're gonna win anywhere, it's gonna be there.
You know the 3 tank strat for Alar?
Oh, Pagani Outland, hello. It says, hey Simon, I hope you have an amazing day. Well, thank you.
Tank it in, you know.
Here's a dad joke. I am arresting you for downloading the entire Wikipedia. Oh, Cop says, I'm arresting you for downloading the entire Wikipedia. Me, wait, I can explain everything. Because you've downloaded the entire Wikipedia. Yeah, you can explain everything. Yeah, okay, nice. Other rogues already have Heartraiser? Yeah, there's 3 other rogues. 2 of them have Heartraiser. The other one has Thunder Fury, so I'm pretty sure they don't want Heartraiser.
And you just alternate who has it and who's running ahead.
My game crashed as well.
Dang, is that a Fang of the Leviathan? Sweet. It is a Fang of the Leviathan. That sword looks pretty cool. Vanquisher gloves? Not for me. Not for me.
Not sure if I put this second one out before or not.
Bellheart, Corruptor, Death Chill.
Get your buffs up. Remember his
I'm still
trash
logging in.
fucks.
Same for me, still looking in.
Let me know when you're back in.
Will do. Should be like a minute or so.
Oh, I'm in.
Oh, one of our healers is offline. Okay, that's what's holding us up right now. Man, I've seen Heartraiser drop one or maybe 2 times, but it's only been dropping on my Death Knight. I've never seen it drop on either of my rogues. Very unlucky. Dropped in this run last week. Oh, okay, nice. Tell Cadre he's mid. Oh, you tell him that, dude. I don't know anything about whether Cadre is mid or not. That's your opinion, not mine.
Change to English. And
F.
I'm back cut it.
Yeah, it's,
My bad, guys.
it can be super fucky sometimes. We'll send it, at least its first pack without Squeezle, as long as Tankadin's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, let's go.
Backing out. A Blade Flurry. Oh my god, he's Blade Flurrying. This is Fan of Knives without Fell Striker. Oh, Tiberius is dead. Unlucky.
Oh shit! Sorry, that's my bad, bro. I was like, I wasn't putting my brain in there.
Nope. Human racial to break out of the mind control. Didn't die.
Nip, remember your conch? Not this pack, but the next one.
Oh, this is just a 3-pack. This isn't the big pack of birds. Here's the birds.
Back in the hallway, back in the hallway.
Why are they not all in right now? Bunch of them outside. That was not not the big AoE I was imagining.
Nice.
These things charge around a lot. Erkin says, Simon, is your chart for weapon damage for Wrath of the Lich King viable for this version? I feel like Fell Strike was only doing more damage compared to slow weapons on more than 8 to 10 enemies on that chart. I don't know. I know I made a couple different charts during Wrath of the Lich King, so I don't know which one you're referring to specifically. I don't know if it's out of date. I don't know. That shit's all very old. Are you confused maybe like because I equipped Fell Striker and maybe wasn't hitting 8 enemies? You're thinking, why is he doing that? I don't know, my man, my weapon swap macro just like, I have it set up, here's my fan weapons, here's my other ones. I don't have a different weapon swap for like 6 enemies versus 10 enemies.
Ask the poly to take the ads so we can run around mid.
Trying to figure out how to translate ad.
Do you think we
I
ever
wrote
see
them in
these
English.
servers in NA or EU? I would bet the answer is no. I don't think these are ever coming to NA or EU. I think if you want to play this, if this looks cool to you, you should probably go through the trouble of setting up a Chinese WoW account and doing it while it's here. I don't know the future. I can't say for sure, but my guess would be this is not coming to North America or EU.
Full timer's out. Lust.
Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Okay. The other guild always faces him the other way, so I just went to that side by default. Took me a moment to realize I was attacking from the front.
Remember, hold your boots for the cross-platform.
There we go. Moving. I can't jump around like the subtlety rogues. When I'm playing subtlety, I always jump off and shadow step to him during these transitions.
Taunt it.
And it's super good because I get back on boss really quickly. But I do not have that ability as an assassination rogue, so I have to walk around slowly like all the other people.
Hope he's going to get cross.
How many do you have in the max level on
Close.
Titan Reforge? I have 3
Down,
characters.
Everybody down.
1 Death Knight, 2 rogues. What? Oh, it's middle. Don't go up yet.
Might die in there.
It's dead.
Ads are loose, ads are loose, ads are loose.
It's dead. Yep, it's dead.
Res the
Okay.
paladin tank.
Doesn't China have completely different teams? Like the game isn't
Don't be
being
near these
published
ads.
by Blizzard, but by a third party. Yeah, it's a collaboration between the Chinese company NetEase and Blizzard. So some mix of, you know, development and publishing for each of those companies. Shit.
What the fuck?
I don't know if
Report it to
the...
me.
Wait. What? Where's the... Oh,
He kicked
is
me
this
all the way
normal?
across the room and
Why
what-
is the boss like this? Okay. Never mind. Maybe I
Never
just
seen that
didn't
one
see him
before.
spawn.
Yeah, same. Careful, Pyrus.
Fucking shit. Shouldn't have vanished right then.
Remember, don't be near the meteor.
You they taking it or should I?
I mean, we're both
Back
on boss
away.
at this point.
Sprint.
Taunt.
Fire. Go for it.
Middle. Cloak.
Don't stand in fire, don't stand in meteor.
Careful about the ads. They're gonna blow soon.
Yep, don't be near them.
Oh, there's the
Away
meteor
from
coming
meteor.
down. Back away. Back on boss. Trade out.
There's an ad in the middle. Careful.
Shit. That's... The ad is not supposed to be anywhere near the boss because it does that when it dies.
They can't. Careful about the fires.
Air phase. Back away.
You can take it. I have the debuff.
I wonder if that could imply intellectual property issues with NetEase regarding Titanforge, aka no chance we get it in the West. I don't know. I don't really concern myself with the business arrangement between Blizzard and NetEase. Like, I'm just here to play the game. What the fuck is going on? The ads being on top of the boss doing these explosions all the time.
Taking it. Okay. Away from the meteor.
Try to get away from those ads, they're on boss. Scuffed, but we got there.
Alright, what do we got? Claw of the Phoenix, Vanquisher, Phoenix Wing Cloak, Mindstorm, Wristbands. Okay, pretty good.
Nice back.
Alright, next up, Void Reaver. If we suck on Void Reaver, then it's just decided that this character, the assassination just ain't it. If we can't at least win on Void Reaver, we might go back to subtlety or combat or something. I don't know. But Void Reaver should be the one place where we can shine. Or it could, honestly, it could also be accounted for by just like, this character's gear is weaker than most of the other rogues. You know, one of the other rogues has Thunder Fury. The other two rogues that don't have Thunder Fury have Heart Razor. I think 2 out of 3 of the other rogues have 4-piece Death Mantle. I only have 3-piece Death Mantle. So, like, I think the other guys do have better gear than me. But that, you know, that excuse only gets you so far. Can you Envenom Void Reaver on Classic? You couldn't in Mop. Do you mean Titan Reforge? Yes, I can Envenom and Poison and Bleed him. They, you know, in Molten Core, nothing was immune to fire. The Elementals, you know, they weren't immune to Poison or Bleed. As far as I can tell, they're just not doing the whole thing where, like, some specs just randomly don't work on certain bosses, which I think is a dumb part of Classic and Burning Crusade. So I'm glad that they're not doing that. You know, I get that it's like thematic or whatever, that a mechanical unit is immune to bleeds, right? Like that makes lore sense. But then it's like, if you have any, like, character build that's designed around bleeds, or it's important to do bleeds, then it's like, okay, you come up to that boss, like, you just can't play your build on that boss, or it's significantly weaker, and it's like, okay, we're in. God damn it.
Run out.
The call is to run out. It was a bit of a knockback
It was none of us, it was
into the
pet.
boss.
It was the dinosaur pet, I saw it.
I think so.
Yeah, that was a pet.
I think we're okay if we run out. I mean, we might just wipe to the trash. Half the raid is dead at this point.
Alea, dude.
Yeah, the trash end up still being immune to poisons.
You do have a DI out, so just die if it looks bad. Don't drag it out.
So I'm gonna go here because I can actually. Never mind, I'm dead. Right.
Just
Yeah.
die.
You know, I think it's stupid where it's like, oh, your build works on this boss and this boss and this boss, and then like one random boss is like, oh yeah, well you do 50% less damage because your main ability, the boss is immune to it. It's like, it's kind of stupid that you would have those people like completely respec just for that boss. In my opinion, not cool.
Ooh, juicy Masteries.
Oh.
Oh, look at this. Look at. That's a mass resurrection
Oh, yeah, I love
scroll.
that thing.
Where do you buy them?
Did you ever think how fun and exciting it is to individually res every person in the raid and take 5 minutes after you wiped? And how, like, engaging and fun that gameplay is? Yeah, I never thought that either. Neither did the people in charge of Titan Reforge. They just put mass resurrection in the game because, yeah, obviously that's not fun.
Oh, bull.
Just a little one.
I cannot eviscerate this, or cannot envenom it. I could eviscerate it, but eviscerate is not on my action bar. Not bound. I'm just gonna go all the way over here. I'm gonna eat my food buff. I think that's the only buff I need to ready up here. Flask is still on. Fang of Vashj is good. Perdition's Blade is good. Okay. What things from Titan would you like to see in Classic Plus? I think the item progression is really good between the raids, where it's a very small increase in item level with each phase, and you don't replace every single item, you know, with each new phase. You know, it's only some of, you know, right? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I like Mass Resurrection. I like having, you know, custom class changes. You know, don't just like keep all the classes exactly the same. Huge selection of raids. Yeah, that does seem cool. Like, what if, think about this, like,
Alright, hunters
what
will
if
bait.
every time an expansion came out, all the old raids just got updated like they are in Titan Reforged. So all the old raids would just, like, it would truly be an expansion then. Right? Where you add more content instead of invalidating the old content. Like, think about it. When TBC came out, what if, alongside TBC coming out, they moved Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, Temple of AQ, and Naxxramas to be level 70 raids and retooled the loot?
Threat on myth.
And they can be, like, intro raids or whatever. Okay, hang on. I gotta focus up. Tricks. Good.
Next time, rocket boots.
I'm tanking him.
Heroism.
You lost. Gotta get better at popping that on full.
Alright, Haste Potion is coming up soon. Now's a good enough time to use it. I got my Cloak buff active and Tricks of the Trade active. We want to overlap it with other, buffs. See, look at this. We're much more competitive with the Subtlety Rogues on this boss. It's super high armor. And the armor doesn't bother us as much as it bothers the Subtlety Rogues, I think. Looks like they might still beat us. One of the rogues have Thunder Fury? Yes. I'm pretty sure all three of them have better gear than me. So we can fall back on that excuse.
Cranking, damn.
Hmm, 3-minute cooldown's coming up soon. Banished for another overkill. Fix the trade. Venom again. Alright, we still lost, but I would say we were much more competitive than we were on most of the other bosses.
Trinket.
Void Reaver. Oh, a Warp Spring Coil. Pauldrons. Ooh, Conqueror Pauldrons. Okay, okay. Rogue Trinket. Do the other rogues have this? Like, this is not good for assassination. I might pick it up anyways if none of the other people need it, like minimum bid or whatever. If it's cheap, like maybe it'd be a good thing to pick up. Minimum bid for when you inevitably go back to subtlety. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Let's go prediction for Heart Razor. Will Heart Razor drop? Okay, that's next boss. The big dagger that I want. From High Astromancer Solarian.
Wait for some healers to catch up.
Look at this a little bit. Instant, 395k instant poison, 147k deadly. We did way more. Oh, it's on to the next fight now. I hate that, how it, like, sometimes you want to look at a particular fight and then moves it away. How do you get Thunder Fury in this? Same as always? No. Thunder Fury is moved. It's not in Molten Core anymore. It drops in Serpent Shrine Caverns. No more bindings. Just dropped a Dormant Wind-Kissed Blade. And then there's a new custom quest that you have to do with the Dormant Wind-Kissed Blade to activate it. It's kind of cool. Like, you go, like, talk to some NPC. There's some lore. And then you have to charge up the blade. And you charge up the blade by going to either Void Reaver. Oh, shit. Hang on. So you go to either Void Reaver or Lady Vashj. And on Lady Vashj,
We'll do the big adding.
you have to get hit by forked lightning 10 times during the fight. Like lightning attack, right? To charge up your Thunder Fury lightning sword, right? Makes sense? Thematic. Pretty cool. Or you go to Void Reaver and you get hit by the lightning bombs or arcane bombs that are like lightning graphic. So, you know, just another get hit by a lightning ability from a boss basically to charge up the Thunder Fury. You get hit by it a bunch of times, then it's charged up. Then you can turn in the quest, you get your blade.
Debuffs. If you get the bomb, get out. Don't bomb your friends. Don't be a terrorist.
Alright, here we go. Heart Razor, please. One time. Heart Razor. Please.
Remember, gonna be big AoEs on pull.
Here's the trade on Myth. Good. Banish for an extra overkill. Yep.
Come on, people.
Alright, who did it?
Your soul belongs to the abyss.
Why did I take fall damage? I thought it gives you a parachute.
Can't
Shit.
even tell who did it.
Sorry?
B-res anyone. Get bricks up.
Yep.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
Unlucky. So this boss has an ability that it puts a debuff on a random person in the raid, and then 10 seconds later they explode. And what's supposed to happen is the person's supposed to notice that they got the debuff on them, and then move away from the group, and then explode off alone. That didn't happen. They didn't notice, or maybe they noticed and chose not to, but I'm going to assume they just didn't notice. Kept DPSing the boss, and exploded on the entire melee group. See, look at this person is doing it right, and then they go up in the air, and they're the only person going up in the air.
On Zerker. Zerker.
Yeet.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, that one got a few people.
Spricks.
Got it. That's good. plenty far away. If Rogue gets that debuff, you can just Cloak of Shadows it off, and everything's fine. It won't, like, trigger when you cloak it or anything like that. You just cloak it and keep pumping, and you're good.
Ads incoming. Remember when priest?
Why aren't you using Rupture Mutilate spec? I don't know. I don't really know about that. This is just what I think is the best Mutilate spec, so that's what I'm doing.
Remember grips and interrupts on priests.
I've never really heard any idea about, like, a Rupture Mutilate build being better. Fake Balmung, hello. I'm a bit late.
Thunder Priest as well.
Asks, how's it going? Well, we're almost done with our first Titan Reforge raid of the day. Blasting through Tempest Keep here.
Kick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people dead right now. We started with 24, so it's kind of like we have 6 people dead. This one could be a while. Well, let's look at the friendly fire chart. Alright, these are all people that only hit themselves. This person hit a few things. This person hit a lot of things. Do 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 do. Yeah, I mean, maybe, like, I think next phase with the Nax Ramus tier, we get a Rupture damage bonus on the tier
Grips and
set.
interrupts on priests.
Damage dealt by Rupture by 10%? That's actually not very much. I don't know, maybe we try it then, but I don't think it's really a good thing right now.
Kick, kick, kick.
24%. Yeah, the Old War set with 20% damage could be better. Trial of the Crusader set. Rupture has a chance each time it deals damage to reduce the cost of your next ability by 40 energy. Critical strike chance of Hemorrhage, Sinister Strike, Backstab, and Mutilate by 5%. It's possible that these bonuses get, like, changed before they come out.
Tremors if you can.
Slayer set.
You have one
Slice
alive.
and Dice, Backstab, Sinister Strike, damage.
Group wide.
They're pretty far into the future. Deadly Poison causes you to gain 1 energy each time it deals damage. 4-piece bonus, increased damage done by Rupture. Oh, is it dead now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead. Okay, closing prediction.
Who did I kill, by the way?
Res the dead. Rebuff.
Loot, 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 loot. Loot, 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 loot. Where's the loot? Where's the loot? Someone linked the friendly fire damage meter.
Yeah.
Oops.
Got him.
He was in
Please, 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 please. God damn it.
You will see that I had a Hodge on me from the ads.
Oh no.
Yes, sirs.
That's toxic.
It is, right? It's the joys of pumping and getting some threat. I also didn't know I had the debuff, so it may have happened anyway. My add-on didn't scream at me.
Yeah, the first time I saw the skull on me, the second time I just didn't see the skull.
Yeah, it can be very subtle.
Did somebody forget to pick up the loot on the boss?
It sucked anyways,
yeah,
dude. Just leave it. There was no heart raiser.
He was too busy linking meters.
I was literally too busy linking meters, yeah. Happens. I'm on my way back.
Yep.
Another week. No heart raiser.
And don't suppose we have a repair bot, eh?
I have, don't worry.
I'll repair bot.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we don't. We've already dropped like 3 or 4.
Star Strider boots. Frick, man. We have killed that boss so many times. So many. I think we used up all of our loot luck this phase getting Biss main hand weapon on all 3 of my characters in the first 2 weeks. So, like, that was pretty good, admittedly. Like, that was really good luck.
Okay, skull dice.
And then I think we just ran out of loot luck for every other raid.
Only got 1 take a Blade Storm. I'll take it.
I'll put down the bomb.
Oh, added some extra trash.
Oh my god.
Watch the Marshal, it's gonna Blade Storm. Or not, apparently.
It's dead. Nice. Okay, let's see. We died. That means we need a new food buff.
Thanks for the repair bot, by the way.
Yeah, everybody hit that repair bot while it's up.
Where is it? Oh, it's marked. Repair bot is the triangle mark. Are we planning to do like a Molten Core or World Bosses after this, or call it after Kael'thas?
If we one-shot this, I'm totally down for Molten Core.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as you rogues are on top of getting those dispels and nobody trolls the fucking Telonicus and Sanguinar aggro, then we're chilling. Yeah, just the same thing we always do. We take Valadred to the entrance.
I think I'll go like that.
Take Telonicus and Sanguinar to the left, and we take Capernian to the right.
Tanks need resistance gear for
Tank it
Hydross?
in.
To my knowledge, no, but I don't play tank on any of my characters, so I'm not 100% dialed in on that.
Remember, we do not stack up at any time during this fight. We have to stay spread, especially when Astromancer Solarian is out, because she does a nasty con flag that will just delete everyone. Alright, gonna get pull. No timer, because fuck this fight.
Energy.
Alright.
Power. My people are addicted to it.
Kael'thas.
Remember, be positioned correctly. Do not be between Valadred and KT. Drag him to the entrance, not the back of the room, the entrance.
No one can stop me now. Salama Ashalanore. Let us see how your nerves hold up against the Darkener, Valadred.
Prepare yourselves!
Can drop threat and change targets sometimes, so I don't want to be on him too much. Yep, there's a drop threat, change target right there. Alright, Sanguinar next.
Behold, Lord Sanguinar.
Blood for blood.
Alright, here we just kind of chill. Back away. Let everyone else handle Capernian. Don't you get legendaries here, or is that a retail thing? The fight-specific legendary weapons, yeah, those are a thing here also. We will get
Stay
them.
out. Get away from Telonicus.
Proven worthy to test your skills against my master engineer, Telonicus.
I do not want to tricks the trade here. Because we want it to be available for the weapon phase. Switching to AoE weapons.
So you're
Tricks the
taking
trade
that?
out.
I can, sure.
Whoa, where? Oh, they're splitting them. Never mind. AoE weapons back in the bags. Cloak. I need to not be near Devastation, the axe. Yeah, it's far away. That's good. Okay. Think they're all close enough? Alright, well, we tried to do a little bit of AoE, but it didn't
Range
really
focus
work out.
devastation.
That's the big axe on the right.
Melee, do not touch devastation. Just let range whittle it down.
So the axe Devastation has a pretty substantial whirlwind
Focus on
ability
picking up your legendary weapons.
that is prone to just one-shotting me. So we don't really want to be near it. There we go. That's the one we want. The Infinity Blade. Take the Infinity Blade, put it there,
Adds in
put this
30.
here. Instant poison there. Deadly poison here. And since we're playing Mutilate, we can't get the Warp Slicer. We need a double dagger.
Melee are on the 2. Range are on
The sub-rogues are
Valadred.
picking them up, though.
Tankadin and Danny are on Capernian.
Fair treatment was never shown to my people. I'm just returning the favor.
Weird. Oh, burning? Who's burning?
What the?
He spread range.
Oh, we got the toy debuff. Shit. It's not good. This can sometimes stun me. It hasn't stunned me yet. That's lucky. Backing away.
Finish Capernian, and then it's boss time.
Alright, we are chilling. Just waiting for it to be boss time. Capernian can refresh Hunger for Blood.
Heal
Damn, what happened to him?
I think ready for the boss.
Alright, Tankadin. He was just chilling over there. I have no idea. Did he get like a conflag?
Yeah, rebuffs.
This is not.
Alas, sometimes one must take matters into one's own hands.
Parried
Remember, interrupt.
Rogues is dead.
my hit. Was trying to dispel the mind control.
Careful, fire. Hunter.
Use kings. Never mind, I got it. Phoenix, care. Don't be on top of it. Break out your friends. Don't kill them. Don't kill them. Watch your AoEs.
Good.
Damage on. Damn, didn't even get one pyro. Melee out, melee out.
Get ready. Egg.
Egg, everyone on egg.
Nope, I'm mind controlled. Good. I got dispelled. Anyone else need dispels? Nope, we're good. Okay, nice.
Really good job with the dispel so far. Like by far the best we've had.
Yeah, doing good.
That's for rogues.
Armor disruption. Physical damage taken. Increase. I think this means I got hit by the Hunter legendary. I think that's the one that does physical damage.
Rend death.
That debuff.
This is our cleanest so far, for sure.
Alright, no more mind controls to worry about. We just get to pump the boss. Go right back in.
Watch those void zones.
But kind of far away from the boss. We're still melee hitting the boss from all the way over here. Wonder how far away we can go, actually. It's a pretty huge range.
Don't kill yourself in the reflect either. About to res the rogue.
Fresh hunger for blood. Fix the trade out. Move out of the fire.
Be careful. Left side.
Is that gonna rip someone? No, he moved out. He moved out. Good, good, good. Maybe it ripped this person, though.
Remember to use your staff. I just got disoriented. Just finish boss, ignore ad.
Come on, one more in Venom. One more. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Can we get a Mutilate? Yes, yes. Okay, good. Why is it not dead yet? Been at like 0.5% forever.
Why is everyone dead?
Right. There we go. We did it. Alright, anything good?
Blade. Take it.
Conqueror chest. Mount, maybe? Sun shower, light cloak, verdant sphere.
The reflect.
Conqueror chest. Twin blade. That's actually pretty good loot. Twin blade is good. Conqueror is good. I mean, there's no mount.
Alright, let's get this loot out quick and maybe do a quick MC after.
Alright, so there was Warp Spring Coil, Conqueror chest and Conqueror shoulder that dropped. No Heart Razor, no Van Braces of Ending. Claw of the Phoenix. Fist weapon, offhand, 1.5 speed, haste expertise, pack power, that all sucks. Thalassian Wilder Cloak, no thank you. Mind Storm Bands. Hit crit, spell power, stamina intellect. Okay. Yo, thank you for hosting, Myth. It was a good raid.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Void Reaver Greaves. Star Soul Breaches. Yeah, people buying stuff. Okay. So the other raid I'm in, they typically do a minimum bid of 1,000 on all items. Here we got much lower minimum bids. But it seems like more stuff is actually selling. I'm guessing the payout in this is going to be a little lower.
Yeah, let's go. I'm down with MC.
Less gold collected.
Yeah, the plan is to send a quick MC after.
Is it 4 or 4 boss?
Yeah, just 4 boss.
We could do a 4 boss Molten Core.
We add Mag, aka 2 more bosses.
We won't do Mag, but we will do Gar.
I'm gonna have to drop.
I can either bring a rogue or a priest. I'm locked on this character, the shaman enhanced.
Word, that's fine. You can come on whatever you like, MC.
Wilder Cloak at 1,600. Warp Spring. Alright, we'll put minimum bid Warp Spring. If anyone outbids me, I am not bidding on that again. This is not good for the build that I'm playing right now.
Are you gonna do payouts after the MC?
No, I'll do payouts after this, and we'll do a separate one for MC.
Okay.
If no Legos drop, I'll probably just roll off the pot.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yoink. Verdant Sphere, minimum bid, 300. Conqueror.
It's the neck, right? The spear, is it?
Oh, they want it for 400, 500, 600 for this chest. Will I go 700 for the chest? Yes, I will. Big chest. 700, 800. I'll go 1K. And then we're out. Conqueror, I'll go 500. We were trying to save gold in this raid. And look at us, spending 1,800. Big pog damage. Oh, we got outbid on the shoulder and the chest. Hang on, hang on. I have to watch these bids carefully. That one got bumped up. Am I going to win the shoulder? I'm happy with the shoulder at 700. Alright, we got the shoulder at 700. We'll let the chest go. Bearcats 2818. Thank you very much for the Prime Gaming. Thank you for 3 months of support. I really appreciate that, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, Bearcats. With this access to the shoulder, that means I've got 4-piece now. So we spent 1,000 gold, 300 on the trinket, 700 on the shoulder. Let's see if we recoup that in the payout. Wait, is it not registering? Did I not win that? Did I make a mistake? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, yeah. There we go, Conqueror. I thought it would automatically put it in, so I was like, wait, did I not win it? Because usually if I win the item, it automatically puts it into the trade window when you open with the person that has the item. Alright, we're good. I'm
gonna open trade if you want loot.
Okay. Conqueror Shoulder. And Warp Spring that will just stay in the bag for probably forever, or until... until I respec back to Subtlety. Jordy asks, if you had to be an animal, which animal would you be? Okay, good question. My first thought, most immediate, without considering it very much, is I would be my dog. Because my dog has a pretty good life, hanging out, laying on the couch, running around, barking at other dogs. You know what my dog started doing recently? When there's a show with dogs on television, he starts watching television now. And will get up and look at the TV when there's a dog on the television. He used to just be totally oblivious to any dog on television. What kind of dog? It's a Weimaraner, which is a German breed. It's a big dog, short brown hair, big long nose, big floppy ears, short little tail. Looks kind of like a greyhound, which is a much more common, popular or common breed. So, like, if you know what a greyhound is, it's kind of like that. Not as, like, lanky and long-legged, though. Not quite that much like a greyhound. He thinks they're friends. What, the dogs in the television? No, he does not really get along with other dogs. He has no other dog friends because he barks at all other dogs that come anywhere near the house. And he's probably, mad that there are even dogs inside the television because the television is inside the house, and the house, this is his house, and there's not supposed to be other dogs there. I'm guessing he's upset at the presence of the dogs on the television. Alright, let's see. Here's the receipts. Here's everything that's sold. And how much it's sold for. Wow! $12.72 payout per person.
5-person payout for groups 4, 2, and 3.
Wait, that's actually pretty good. $12.72. That means we only lost 28 gold.
It should be a little higher because
no, wait, no, we profited. We profited 272. Wait, I'm stupid. I thought we spent 1,300 for a moment. We actually profited 272 and got 2 items. God, that's BIS, dude. I love that. Wait, is it recalculated? 13. Oh, they didn't add something in.
Individual payout is 1326.
This raid is BIS, dude. This is the first time I've gotten items and profited in a while. Every other time I get items. Actually, that may not be true. Probably that happens sometimes in the PSD raids, too. They're all asking about fines. We need to add some things for the cut next time people fail 5k to the pot. How much fine for failed lust on pull? Astromancer boss alone. Astromancer boss this time was scuffed. It was not good.
Thanks for the raid, guys.
1326. Let's go.
Thanks for coming.
Yep, GG's. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, very good raid.
Do you want me to switch to rogue or priest? This priest for MC? Do you care?
Either.